This is the abridged version of episode, I should have checked before, sorry, 84. I thought it was 84. And we did 3 customer submitted bankrolls. They all look the same. It would not surprise me if they were all from the same person. All copper except for 3 zincs. Out of the 3 penny rolls, only 3 zincs. That's amazing. So basically, 100 copper pennies is worth $2.58, and then another 50 is worth like dollar 20 something, $1.28. So 260 and $1.20. About $3.80, something like that. Is that right? Yeah, something like that. About $3 and something like that. About $3.80 for the 3 rolls of pennies, something like that. Something under $4. But still, for $1.50 and $1 for 150 cents or 150 pennies, it's worth. I mean, I could do the math. Let me just pull up the calculator. 2.58 times. Well, there were three zincs times. Well, let's just do it as if they were all copper. Times 150. $3.87. Yeah. So 2.58 times 150 is 387. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be 0.0258. Right? 0.0258 times 150. $3.87. Yeah. So not a bad deal, right? $3.87 for 3 rolls of so imagine what happens when they become, if copper goes up to 5 cents, 10 cents. Forget about it. These will be first of all, the banks themselves might keep them and sell them. You know what I'm saying? So I think at $2 and at 2 cents, 2 at 0.2 at 0.02, well, you know what I mean. At the 2.58 cents, I don't think it's worth the bank's time for doing it. But it's worth our time, right? So I keep all the copper, and I actually I'll show you. This is what we got today. That's the 3 rolls. These are the circulated. These are the fine, and these are the AU conditioned pennies. Put my glasses on. Right. I mean, some of these might be mint state. You know, they're generally almost uncirculated. Whatever. AU 58, 50, 57, 56. I forgot what it goes down to before it becomes XF, extra fine. But that's what we found. We found that amount of AUs. Okay, let's zoom in a bit. I think this one had an error on it. I thought it did. Oh yeah, just want the T? No. All right, I'm going to have to come back to this one. All right, that's the one with the T. You can see the line is behind the T, so that means it was stamped after the damage was done to the planchet, right? Because if it was done after it was stamped, then you would see the line going through the T. So that's either a strike through or a damaged planchet or something like that. But regardless, it's a mint error. This is an annealed penny, right? That's not paint. That red color will not come off. That is copper dust that has been fired onto the planchet. You could even see it on the third side, otherwise known as the edge, and on the reverse. And you can tell on the high points, it's come off, right? Because it's a layer of copper. Right? If it was paint, you could put this into paint stripper, it would come out. But you can't. It won't come out in paint stripper because it's not paint. It's actually copper, so it will wear down over time. But it's not. It's not paint. It's the copper dust that was on the bottom of the barrel. And they still use the planches from the bottom of the barrel. So it's not super rare. Does it give it any value? I don't know. To me, the redder it is, and the darker and the more heavily annealed it is, to me, the more valuable it is. Maybe a buck or two or three or four or five, whatever. But they're pretty cool looking. I'm still looking at that 66, wondering why it's there. It's gonna come to me eventually. I'm gonna weigh it. I was looking at it, and for some reason the edge looks a little wide. 3.17. I told you. I mean, it's not out of tolerance. But you can see, look, doesn't the edge look a little wide? Look, it's thinner there. It's pretty crazy, right? I noticed that. That's not why it's on. I have it over here on the side. There was something I noticed about it that I don't see at the moment. I mean, I could watch my own video. We found two 1959s. Something's going on there. I think that's probably just damage, but and we found a 1959D. It's a pretty cool penny. We found two 1982s. This is the large date copper, Philadelphia. And this is the small date copper, Philadelphia. How you know it's a small date? Because the two looks like a candy cane. Probably AU condition. I'm not sure if those dark spots will probably detract from that. And a 1974 S. Let me see how many were made. I got the book here. How many 1974 S's were made? 412 million. Wow, that is super duper low. That is low. Low. 412 million. So super low mintage. Does it on that S is pretty wild, right? What? I mean, it looks like the Superman S. It's so raised, it's unbelievable, and it doesn't really fit in with the look of the date. Well, if you know anything about the 1974 S's, feel free to leave a comment below. Please click like and subscribe. It helps out with the algorithm. I appreciate it. and I'll see you on the next one.